In this video, I'm going to show you a simple way to plan your meals even when you have one of your busiest weeks ahead of you. Hi there, friend. My name is Micah, and as a mom and a wife, I know how it feels when you're just too tired to cook. Because let's be honest, some days you're just not wanting to cook, and after trying to get everything done during the week, and then there are those moments when you feel incredibly guilty about not having a healthy home-cooked meal on the table. So today I'm here to share with you 9 really simple ways to plan ahead so that you can have nutritious and delicious meals even on those days when you're feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. Be sure to watch to the end of this video where I share a secret meal planning tip that I've been using in my home that felt a little scandalous when my husband finally found out what I've been doing. Tip number 1. Meal plan and do your grocery shopping on specific days. Choosing a specific day to do your grocery shopping and meal planning is a great way to stay organized and will save yourself a lot of time. Not only will doing this help you avoid multiple trips to the store, but you'll be able to plan out your meals so you're not stressing about what your family's eating for the coming week or any other little details. Everything's going to be taken care of by pre-planning. Doing this can take some time to get used to, but experimentation is key. You can try meal planning on Tuesdays and grocery shopping on Wednesdays or any other day which you find works best for you and your schedule. Just remember before you head out to the store to bring a physical or a digital copy of your grocery list. I don't know what it is about grocery stores, but I will have my mental list in my mind, but once I cross through the doors of a store, my mind often goes blank and I forget everything I needed to buy. Having a list planned ahead will help prevent those moments for you as well. Tip number 2, write out a list of all the meals you'll be cooking for the week and any ingredients you'll need for each dish. Creating a weekly menu plan and grocery list for the week can help you save time, money, and stress. Start by writing out a list of all the meals you'll be cooking for the week, including any snacks or drinks that might come in handy for your family. Once you have your meals planned out, write down all of the ingredients you need to make each dish. This will make grocery shopping so much easier and will help you avoid running out of ingredients in the middle of cooking. Tip number 3, try to include at least one dish that can be made in bulk or frozen for later use. If you're ready to save even more time on your meal planning, try to include at least one dinner dish in your grocery list that can be made in bulk and frozen for a later date. This way, you'll have a nutritious meal ready to go for busy nights or when you just don't feel like cooking. This was actually one of the reasons why I wrote my freezer meal cookbook, 50 Freezer Meals, Easy Dinners for Busy Families. After the birth of our first daughter, my husband and I realized that eating healthy while trying to figure out what it takes to be new parents was hard. So when we found out we were expecting our second child, we made our dinners ahead of time and froze them. This was such a huge help, and it changed the way I look at meal planning altogether. I'll include a link to this cookbook in the description box below so you can take a sneak peek inside at some of the recipes. Tip number 4, shop for groceries and cook your meals according to your plan. Shopping for groceries and cooking your meals according to a plan can be an incredibly rewarding experience. Not only will it help you save time, energy, and money, but in the long run, it'll also help you learn budgeting skills and gain confidence in your homemaking efforts. With a detailed grocery list and a cooking plan, you'll know exactly what you're buying and cooking each week, which eliminates any impulse purchases or wasted food around the home. With a little bit of effort and planning ahead of time, you can craft delicious meals in the comfort of your own home while saving money at the same time for your family. So why not give it a try? The results might just surprise you. Tip number 5, store leftovers in airtight containers in the fridge or freezer. One of the reasons I love leftovers is because they make life easier. I always have a quick lunch idea for my children or a quick meal when my family and I are getting in late from our evening activities. But the key to saving money with leftovers is knowing how to store them properly. You can store your leftovers in airtight containers in the fridge or freezer so that they last up to 4 days depending on what type of food it is. This helps you avoid having to throw away spoiled food and ultimately will help save you money. Tip number 6, check what ingredients you have on hand and what you'll need to buy at the grocery store. If you're tired of finding expired cans of beans or boxes of rice in the back of your pantry, then this tip is for you. Before heading out to the grocery store, take a few minutes to glance over what ingredients and supplies you already have in your pantry. Chances are you might just find some items that you can use in one of your meal plans, which will help you save money and time by not having to buy more than what you need. Planning your food around what you already have in your pantry is a great way to avoid overspending and using up more food than necessary, which helps you save your family money in the long run. It also helps to make your meal plans more creative by using what you have in your pantry, your refrigerator, or even your freezer, which leads me to tip number 7. Plan your meals around what's in season or with what's on sale at your local grocery store. My family and I used to live in a small farm town in northern Utah, and every August the local grocery store would have one of their case lot sales. We would scrimp and save every penny we had to buy their food in bulk and stock our pantry for the coming year. At the time, we saved upwards of $100, which seemed like so much money for us back then, since we had a small handful of children, but using that money for the store's case lot sale was truly worth the effort for my family. I know $100 today might get you a case of eggs and a bag of potatoes, but one thing that case lot sales taught me was to always shop and plan meals around what's in season or with what's on sale at the grocery store. And if you're looking for clever ways to save on produce, instead of buying food at your grocery store, you might want to find out what kind of produce your local farmers are selling. We do this every year, and when we can afford it, we buy extra produce to can or freeze for the winter. This helps us save money on groceries over time. We're able to support the local farmers in our area, and we enjoy all sorts of delicious produce even when it's not in season. And this way, for your family, you not only get fresh produce at a fraction of the cost, but you can also support local farmers in the process. Tip number 8, use a slow cooker or Instant Pot to make meals with little hands-on time. Can I tell you how much I love my slow cooker and my Instant Pot? Having these kitchen tools have helped me save so much time in preparing my family's meals. And not only will you save yourself much needed time and energy, but these appliances can also be used to create delicious and nutritious dishes your whole family will love. You will find my favorite kitchen helps in the description box below. And here is the big secret with tip number 9. It's time for the big secret reveal. This pro homemaking tip was shared with me by a seasoned homemaker, and I'm excited to share it with you. She suggested creating a 30-day meal plan rotation, which you can use over and over again. This means that every 30 days, the same meals will appear in your dinner routine, making it easy for you to shop for groceries and prepare meals quickly. The trick is to include a variety of recipes so that you don't get bored with the same meals every 30 days. By having a meal plan in place, you can save time and money while creating delicious meals everyone in your family will enjoy. And if you want to try a new recipe, you can easily slip it into the rotation. It's that simple. I hope these tips help you plan ahead for mealtimes when you have a busy week ahead. If you're interested in more content like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next helpful homemaking video.